In our fight for equality, we need to battle on every possible front. Tonight, in Washington, D.C., it's the yearly dinner of the National Gay and Lesbian Chamber of Commerce, an organization that uses the power of our dollar to make certain our voices are heard. Movers, shakers, and stars alike came out for an evening of courage to celebrate the NGLCC and to honor those men and women in the business world who are committed to our community.
There are many people who feel that this is one of the most important ways that we can progress our civil rights movement by harnessing our power as a buying force and proving that we're an entity that can't and shouldn't be ignored.
Decision makers think of us as sort of this social squeaky wheel without realizing that we are business women and men.
We have a lot of power, and that power comes from our green. We've got to flash our green, show our money, and that's what politicians will listen to. That's what other people will listen to. We can make a difference on Wall Street. We can make a difference in the White House.
Those difference makers were cheered throughout the night.
Tonight, I'm proud and pleased to bring to your attention the frontline shock troops of the LGBT commerce and capitalism in America today.
The image has been changed. Not only are we a great market, wonderful consumers, corporate America looks at us that way, but not only that way anymore. We're business partners. We're business resources.
To see what the Chamber has become is truly gratifying, and it's all a tribute to all of you in this room.
But perhaps the biggest honor had to be reserved for the hosts, the NGLCC and its founders Chance Mitchell and Justin Nelson.
This is really the night that we do celebrate. I think the rest of the time we're so busy, going and thinking about what really is our next move that oftentimes we don't sit back and realize that, there's been some amazing accomplishments. But tonight really is about celebrating those accomplishments.
And the NGLCC is just getting started.
Justin and I started the organization in November of 2002, and we were taking a look at really the equality equation in general, and we realized what was missing was an economic voice.
We decided to band together LGBT chambers across the country to flex our economic muscle and put an economic face on this community in front of decision makers in Washington and on Wall Street and frankly down Main Street, USA.
In a few short years, the Chamber has become a crucial voice for our equality, banding together state and local LGBT chambers, helping LGBT-owned businesses, and working with corporate America for our causes. The organization's trump card: we are a community with $641 billion worth of buying power, and companies are listening.
I found it much easier to make inroads in corporate America than I first thought it would be, but we've built a business case. I mean, we're not saying do this because it's the right thing to do. Of course it's the right thing to do, but do it because it makes smart business.
What we've learned is the LGBT community is consistently more brand loyal than any other community on this planet, to be honest. We know that if we spend money with the LGBT community, demonstrate to the LGBT community that we are supportive, the LGBT community will be loyal to IBM.
The NGLCC has also started a cutting-edge supplier diversity program.
This certification initiative means that LGBT businesses can become certified 51% owned, operated, and controlled by an LGBT person or persons for the purposes of gaining procurement contracts.
Those contracts are with some of the largest corporations in the country.
In our pilot year, $14 million was spent between major corporations and certified suppliers. We're up over $120 million this year alone, so it shows tremendous growth as we add new quality suppliers and new corporations that understand that they need to be doing business in every segment that they serve.
This dynamic organization does its work with membership fees and assistance from corporations. With the NGLCC's staggering growth over its first 4 years, you can be certain that each annual dinner will be a greater event than the last.
I'm very proud of what we've accomplished in the last 4 years and what the future holds for us. We're just sort of coming out of that fledgling advocate sort of stage and into, I think, a major player in not just the LGBT advocacy arena, but in the business advocacy arena. And that is important for LGBT people. I'm very proud of our record. I'm very proud of what we've been able to accomplish and all that we'll be able to accomplish with the people that are on our side today.
If you're an LGBT business owner and would like more information, please contact the NGLCC.